And with a tough conference schedule coming up with an opening game against Stephen F. Austin, you know that taking care of the ball is going to be essential if the Lions want to have any success this upcoming season. From the time they met here at Southeastern to now, their young brewery has grown to have 6 different beer options. The bench was looked to for the majority of the season. So that was the issue to address this offseason, was well recruiting. 3 words to describe one of Southeastern's most exciting wide receivers in Jeff Smiley. Now with a win over Nichols this Saturday, they not only secure their spot in postseason play, but they have a chance to create some March Madness of their own. States that pass the concealed carry laws see a decrease in crime rates involving firearms. In basketball, the free throw line is known by many names. One in particular, the charity stripe. But for this Lady Lions team that's still looking to make an impact in the Southland Conference, it's been their Achilles heel all season long. But the best news for the Lions, with 26 returning players, is that 28 of their 54 upcoming games will be played here at the Pat, where last year a record-setting attendance mark was reached. If caught going 34 miles per hour over the speed limit here in downtown Hammond, you're looking at a $284 fine. The Lions are going to have to play big on both sides of the ball if they have any hopes of being crowned the Southland Conference champions. There's no doubt about it, the 2-7 Southeastern Lions play like anything but a Division I basketball team with only 2 wins. After a gruesome non-conference road trip featuring opponents Cincinnati, Nebraska, Texas A&M, and TCU, the Lions hosted Loyola of New Orleans to get back to their winning ways. In this game, Southeastern's leading scorer, Zay Jackson, displayed a generous brand of basketball with a career-high 12 dimes. When number 10 had the ball, only one thought went through his mind.
Just being more aggressive and help my team win at all costs. But being more aggressive don't necessarily mean I got to score the ball. I can be more aggressive and get the ball up like tonight. I was more aggressive going to the rim, and I was able to find them. So, that's my focus.
One thing we've been trying to stress, we've got a new team, a young team. They don't quite understand the value of passing the basketball, moving the basketball around for open shots. And I think that we took a step forward there tonight. I want to continue to do that.
With a shooting percentage of 57%, the Lions had no trouble taming the Wolfpack. Southeastern outscored Loyola in the paint 40-18, with 7 players scoring in double figures. With 6 new players in the lineup, the Lions are finally starting to gel together.
Definitely the chemistry is getting better, and you can see it on the court today. It's just more like everyday basis. You got to work hard and don't let up.
With 4 non-conference games remaining before facing Stephen F. Austin, head coach Jay Ladner's game plan remains the same.
Certainly we need some wins to keep our confidence up between now and then, but we want to keep, just keep improving every day. Just break it down like that. Let's just try to be better tomorrow. Let's correct the mistakes we made tonight tomorrow and don't make those same mistakes. Then we can improve more efficiently.
Those adjustments being turnovers. This Lions basketball team averages 17.8 a game. And with a tough conference schedule coming up with an opening game against Stephen F. Austin, you know that taking care of the ball is going to be essential if the Lions want to have any success this upcoming season. For the big game, I'm Richard Mills. In May of 2014, Gnarly Barley became one of 16 breweries in Louisiana that would help facilitate a craft beer boom.
The whole Gulf Coast is really, it's just embracing it, and we're seeing a really good movement in that direction. And the options, I mean, you just go look in the shelves at some of your local grocery stores, and you see the options of craft beer now, and it's just mind-blowing compared to what it was even 5 years ago.
Zach and Carrie Caramonta started Gnarly Barley in the garage of their home a few years ago. Since then, they have moved to a 10,500 square foot facility in Hammond where they pump out about 2,400 kegs each week.
We're trying to get from keg pricing to small package pricing because that is our next step, is to get our canning line in here. People look at us and they see that we're moving how many X amount of kegs a week or a month, and they see, wow, that's a lot of money, but it really is. There's a very slim margin as far as what our profit is. And so when you look at that 6-pack of beer and you say, wow, they're charging $8 for that, they must be proud of it. Well, no, that's what it costs to make it.
While the future is still looking bright for the young brewery, there were many financial obstacles along the way.
There was some opposition in the beginning, or some skepticism from some of the local banks, but we found the right partner, and they really just, what can we do to make you succeed, not, we can only give you this much.
From the time they met here at Southeastern to now, their young brewery has grown to have 6 different beer options, as well as a little over 300 business contracts all over the South.
New Orleans is obviously our biggest market because it's such a huge city and it's got so many bars and restaurants and everything. So, the majority of our beer heads down to New Orleans. But, we're in a ton of locations on the North Shore and doing well.
With just one employee on the payroll and a lot of support from friends and family, these Southeastern alumni feel they've done more than just build a business.
We kind of bridged the gap between the breweries, and now it's like a nice little brewery trail where, you know, people can visit the southern part of the state and go to all these different breweries, and we're one of them. And I think it was a good spot for sure.
If business continues to improve, the couple may one day hit the financial sweet spot. For North Shore News, I'm Richard Mills.